Hi, fifth grade. Welcome to your final team time of the year. Can you believe that we have made it to May and that it is your final team time today? I am so sad that I can't be with you today to reflect and celebrate all the things that you've done this year and vision for next year. But I hope that this video will help you to just spend some time reflecting on this crazy year, celebrating all the things you've done, and looking ahead at where we're going as a campus and as a team. So if you don't mind, just follow along with the video, pause when it asks you to pause, jot down some notes in your agenda, and just spend some time today with each other, reflecting, celebrating, and visioning for next year. The first question I want you to think about is, what are you most proud of from this year? And another question is, what is your biggest accomplishment? So I want you to set a timer for like 5 to 7 minutes, and everyone just jot down some ideas of what you're most proud of as a team, as a PLC, and what are some of your biggest accomplishments as a team and as a PLC. So go ahead and set a timer for 5 to 7 minutes, and everyone just take some time to reflect about what you are most proud of with your team. Okay, so before each of you share what you are proud of and what you wrote down, I am going to share some things that I'm proud of you for. So there are not enough words in this universe to tell you how proud I am of you and all the work that you've done this year. And you have not gotten near the recognition that you deserve for teaching in a pandemic, keeping yourself healthy, keeping your family healthy, and also shaping the next generation in this time that they'll never forget. But I tried to create enough words that would just give you a glimpse into how appreciative I am of you and how much I think of you. And so before you share what you're proud of, I am going to share what I am proud of you for. So, fifth grade, Katie, Hayden, Julie, Sydney, and Megan. I am proud of you beyond words. I am proud of the way you navigated such a challenging year. I am proud of the way you have learned a completely new job as a virtual teacher while still holding strong to your deep-seated beliefs about learners and education. I am proud of the way you have come together as a team and supported each other through thick and thin, from maternity leave and long-term subs to COVID quarantines and more. I am proud of the way you have learned and learned and learned some more as you have found ways to rethink assessment, instruction, and intervention in a hybrid world. I am proud of the way you unpacked standards, created CFAs, and used Schoology assessment data to drive your instruction. I am specifically so proud of you for your work with Science Unit 2. Can you believe that was this year? I am proud of the way you identified learners' needs, placed them in RTI, met their needs through small groups, and monitored their progress. I am proud of the way you have paved the way for Schoology and served as leaders on our campus to those new to the platform. I am proud of the way you made connections with other educators and learners across the district, sharing cross-campus projects like the Rube Goldberg machines and more. I am proud of the way you designed opportunities for our learners to connect with our community and beyond through Worldly Wednesday. I am proud of the way you utilized the MAP HPLS data to create den time activities for all learners based on common areas of growth across the grade level. I am proud of the way you aligned reading and writing to make cross-curricular connections for your learners. I am proud of the way you have supported your learners socially emotionally, creating social emotional office hours using Panorama data to create social emotional small groups and accountability small groups, integrating morning meeting ideas based on learner needs, so much. I am proud of the way you came together every week during Thursday meetings and team time to problem solve, discuss learner needs, design together, and support each other. I am proud of the way you've collaborated with content directors, DLCs, and other educators in the district to design instruction. I am proud of the way you have worked and reworked schedules, small groups, Zooms, and more to accommodate learners' needs. I am proud of the way you have welcomed new learners in person almost every day and continued to make them feel special and a part of our CRE family. I am proud of the way you have intentionally designed the end of the year to be special for your fifth graders. Facebook Live graduation, fifth grade picnic, clap out, awards, t-shirts, and so much more. I am proud of the way you have assumed best intentions of each other, remained solution focused, and remained open and honest with each other all year. I am proud of the way you advocated for what's best for kids by reaching out to parents, discussing learners' needs with specialists and admin, and fighting for what needed to be done for each learner. I am proud of the way you've communicated with parents through Zooms, phone calls, newsletters, and so much more. I am proud of the way you've prepared your learners to take STAR online, even when it's the last thing you should have to be doing. I am proud of the way you've supported each other as professionals and as friends. Next year, I hope I am invited to the Broken Bow trip. I am proud of the way you balanced being wives, fiancés, moms, friends, sisters, daughters, and healthy versions of yourself, all while shaping the next generation when they needed it most. I am proud of the way you've taken care of yourselves when the world gave you every reason not to. I am proud of the way you will be stronger teachers on the other side of this. I am proud of who you are. I am so blessed to work alongside each of you every single day, and I love you. So thank you so much for letting me be a part of your journey this year. I know that I will never know the full picture of all that you have done and all the little things here and there, the things you've done at home at night, the things you've done early in the morning before kids get here. But I just want you to know that I see you and I value everything you've done this year in a year where we're all relearning what life looks like. And I'm just so thankful that you let me be a part of the journey with you. So I am really proud of you. Now I want you to go around and share what you are proud of and what you wrote down when you were brainstorming what makes you proud and what you've accomplished this year as a team and as a PLC. And as you share, if you will put your thoughts in your agenda, I'm using that to kind of reflect on the year as for myself and just as we vision for next year as well. So go ahead and share what you are proud of and what you wrote down. I cannot wait to read all the things that you are proud of. You have so much to be proud of as a PLC and as a team. And I can't wait to read all the things that you wrote down. One thing that we've noticed kind of across the campus is just that we truly do have a strength of collaborative teams and of being in the foundation of being a PLC. When you are a PLC, you are rooted in deep beliefs that collaboration is best for kids, that when you work together to problem solve, it's gets you to the best solution, that more heads together are better than one, that we can learn from each other and that data can show us strengths in our teammates that we might not see otherwise, that we believe that all kids can learn and that all kids are our kids. These are all deep-seated beliefs that we hold as a PLC. And so some of the things you celebrated today are probably about that, about how you work as a team, how you support each other, how you do what's best for kids, and just that foundation of being a PLC. And what we've learned is that that is the most important thing, is that we know how to be a PLC before we do the work of a PLC. And don't get me wrong, we have done some amazing work that a PLC does, like looking at standards, creating assessments together, really talking intervention and extensions. But I think even more than that, what we can be proud of over the past 2 years is learning how to be a PLC and how to have those beliefs that are shared among us and how to work as a team to do what's best for kids. So I hope that that's some of the stuff that you celebrated today, because those are some things that I see in you and that I see in us as a campus. And as we look forward to next year and beyond, we're really going to take that foundation of being a PLC to begin doing the work of a PLC. The work of a PLC is really hard work, but it is so good for us and for our kids. And so some of that work looks like really understanding our standards all the way from kinder to 5th grade. These standards are rigorous, and we need to know, what does mastery look like? Are we all on the same page of what mastery of this TEAC looks like? What are some common misconceptions we can anticipate, and really unpacking the standards? It looks like creating assessments together and knowing what does proficiency look like on this assessment, and how can we use this assessment to learn from each other? It looks like looking at assessment data and determining, what are we going to do when students don't know it? How are we going to intervene? What are some best practices that our teammates have put in place that we can practice to intervene on learners that didn't get it the first time? And what can we do for learners that already got it, that when you give a pre-assessment or a CFA early in the unit, how are we going to challenge those learners and extend learning for them? And so while we've dipped our toe in a lot of these things, we've identified as a campus that we're going to use the foundation we've laid of being a PLC to further our work in doing the work of a PLC. And that's kind of where we're headed next year and beyond. So some things we're already planning to do strategically to prepare for that next year is we're going to be working with team leads next year using a book that has tons of tools for PLC. So it has rubrics we can use. It has steps that show us how to make a CFA. It shows us how to unpack standards. It gives tangible tools that we can equip team leaders with to work alongside the administrative team to actually help teams unpack standards, create assessments, look at interventions and extensions. So we're going to build capacity in our leadership team to be more advocates for the PLC process. We're also going to do more campus PL and PLC. And we're just going to continue that hope that I've had all along to have an overall team time plan and to use this time that you have as a team together to best benefit learners by looking at data together and just knowing exactly what you're going to do each time you come to team time and never having that question of what do we use this time for, or just not having the agenda beforehand. So we're just going to have a better overall plan of what that looks like, and make sure it's really purposefully used time. So as you think about the vision that I just kind of set before you for what we're going to do in team time next year and how we're going to grow in our PLC and celebrate what we already are as a PLC and build on that to do more of the work of a PLC, I want to ask you a few questions, and I want you as a team to discuss these questions and put some of your answers in your team time agenda so that I can come back to it and know exactly how to best support you in the years coming up. So one of the questions is, in order to become a stronger PLC next year, what do you need? That's really our overall question. And there's some sub questions that can help you think of this, but think of things like what part of the work do you not understand? What part do you not quite believe in yet? You can be honest. And which parts do you feel like you can continue growing in PLC? And then just thinking about what resources you need. Do you need more training? Do you need more support? Do you need more questioning stems? Do you need more time? Like, what are the resources that you need to make that next step as a PLC and doing the work? So I'm going to repeat the question again, and then I want you to pause this video and as a team discuss the support that you need and put those answers in your team time agenda, because I'm going to be utilizing all of our grade levels responses to make a concrete plan for next year's team time and how we can continue to grow as a PLC. So the question is, in order to become a stronger PLC, specifically in doing the work of a PLC, what do you need next year? Okay, friends, that is all from me. Thank you so much for all the work that you have done in PLC this year, in team time, in grade level meetings, after school, during your plannings other days of the week. I know how hard you have worked this year. I know I can't see it all and I'm not in your shoes, but I do my very best to just put myself in your shoes and see the big picture and try to fully understand all that you do. And you're just so appreciated. I'll never fully understand, but I just want you to know how appreciated you are, that I see you, that I'm thankful for you, that I think that the work you do is absolutely incredible. And I just hope that you know I am so excited to continue our journey together next year in PLC, in team time, in our learning about SEL, in just doing what's best for kids all around. And I just thank you for letting me be a part of that journey. And I celebrate all that you have accomplished this year. And I look forward to all the things you will accomplish in the years to come. So happy last team time. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great rest of your year. Of course, you will be seeing me around all over the place, but I cannot wait to be back in this room with all of you next year to continue our work as a PLC. Thanks for letting me be a part of your journey.